seen my previous upload on my journey from Nairobi to Mombasa by road. Now I have gotten to Mombasa. What are some of the places or attractions that I can go to, and of course bring you along and get a feeling and get to explore or experience Mombasa. Mombasa is widely known of its historical sites, its culture, its history, the coastline. Most people come from different parts of Kenya or even internationally to come down to the coast. But besides the coast, there are other interesting places that you can visit. But first, what symbolizes Mombasa? What shows you that you're indeed in Mombasa or the heart of Mombasa? We have the Mombasa Elephant Tusks. How do you know that you've gotten to Mombasa? Well, this Mombasa Elephant Tusks are a true representation of Mombasa. I'm literally in the heart of Mombasa. In 1952, this Mombasa Elephant Tusks were built with canvas material as well as wood. 4 years after 1952, that is in 1956, these Mombasa Elephant Tusks were refurbished and they were built with aluminium material, and they were painted white. Most tourists would come to this place to check out the Mombasa Elephant Tusks that were made of the canvas and wood material. So it was seen to be more better to build them in using aluminium material and painting them white so they can make them a permanent structure. And it's just amazing because it shows a true representation of Mombasa town. I'm super happy to be here. And something else I need to mention is in 1952, when they built this Mombasa Elephant Tusk, it was to commemorate Queen Elizabeth II, her visit to Mombasa. So I'm really happy to be here and experience the heart of, the true representation or the symbol of Mombasa. The Mombasa Elephant Tusks coincidentally form letter M, which represents Mombasa. I thought you should know. An important thing that I'd forgotten to mention about the Mombasa Elephant Tusk is that when they were first built, they were just built just one pair. But now later on, they built the second set to make them a set of twins. I'm in the middle of Uhuru Gardens, and there's this huge tree that has so many bats. You can just hear them making some sound, and there are quite so many. I think I've only seen bats in caves, a few of them, but not this many, this magnitude. Wow. Oh, and there are also two trees here. So we have bats here, later we have bats on the other side of the tree. The good thing is that the Haluwa dates are not too sweet. Oh, okay.
Ini ndo Haluwa ya almonds pekee.
Oh, this is now the Haluwa ya almond.
Ambao ordinary Haluwa.
Oh, you don't have to take it with coffee?
No, you can take it with coffee. Yeah. You want more coffee? You need more coffee? So utaona different ya ile Haluwa date na Haluwa.
I think instead of having cakes, you can try this. And it take how long? How long does it take to prepare this?
2 hours.
2 hours,
Natengeneza hapa mimi. Sisi tunapika hapa tutakuonesha jiko.
Nice. So this big sufuria is used to make Haluwa, So he puts in the simsim, water lemon, and what else? Ghee. And ghee is put. It takes about 2 hours for it to be ready. I think I've grown a lot of appreciation to the making of Haluwa, different types of Haluwa. Yeah. The second most important thing that the coast or the Swahili people are known of, it's their food. They have different variety of food, and they use various spices when they are making their food. So I was fortunate enough to visit a spice market, and even I was able to buy a few spices for myself. Check it out.
Majina ni Gilbert Karimi, ambako nafanya hapa kwa Marikiti Market. Ni soko kubwa ambako hapa ni moja hapo ya zile soko kubwa hapa Marikiti Mombasa, ambayo ina specify na spices. Mimi na deal na spices, all sorts of spices in wholesale and in retail. Karafuu inatumika kwa kilo kimoja kwa pilau. Madawa pilau, it is one of the spices. Madawa pilau. It is one of the spices ambayo inatumika kwa tea masala. Inatumika kwa gram masala as well.
Yeah.
It is multi-purpose. We have this. This is tomato powder.
Oh, tomato powder. Nice.
Ambako tomato powder inatumika kwa stew. Inatumika kwa chicken. Inatumika kwa
meat.
Kwa
beef.
Beef. Inatumika kwa beef. And then it is one of the ingredients tumeweka hapa.
Okay.
You have this one. Hii ni mild chili.
Mild chili.
Ile ambayo haiwashi sana. Ambako inatumika kwa chakula ambayo inatumia watoto. Tunatumia hii. Hii ni hot chili.
Hot chili.
Yeah, very hot. Hot indeed. Alafu kuna hii ni paprika. Paprika ni pilipili ambayo si kali sana, ambako iko na harufu yake ni nzuri. Ukisikiza harufu yake ni nzuri sana. Kuna hii hapa, hii ni cardamom.
Oh, cardamom.
Cardamom ni one of the common spices ambayo inatumika in coast kwa sababu ya mahamri, inatumika kwa chai, inatumika kwa pilau. Ambapo kuna powder yake. Powder. Hii ni powder yake. Unaweza kusikiza harufu yake. Hiyo ni powder. Hii ni tea masala.
Oh, yes.
Hapo iko na mixture ya 5 spices. We have got cinnamon, we have got cardamom, we have got cloves, and we have got ginger.
Ginger.
Hiyo ni ndio mixture ya tea masala. Na hii ni coffee.
Coffee. Oh, coffee.
The
Okay.
strong coffee.
Okay.
Hawachungu.
Hawachungu. Oh, okay.
In case mzee ameenda chini kidogo. Wakati wa baridi. We have got cinnamon. Hii ni cinnamon.
Inaona sana kwa pilau
Cinnamon ni kiungo. Cinnamon pia ni multi-purpose. Cinnamon inatumika kwa pilau, ambako ndio hii. Inatumika kwa tea masala. Namba yangu ukitaka kunipata ni 0726 046 572. Thank you.
Time at the spice market, learning about different type of spices. I even bought a couple that I hadn't used before to go try it at home. And the third thing that is one of my favorite places about Mombasa is the Fort Jesus. There's so much history to learn about Fort Jesus. So I was fortunate enough to visit Fort Jesus. Check it out. Hey guys, hope you're well. We are here at Fort Jesus in Mombasa.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to check out the place, and I'm with my good friend
Carol Kuyo.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
tour guide for the day, yeah?
yes, she's my tour guide for the day. She's taking me to very interesting
Yeah, we're
places.
from Marikiti.
Yeah, we've gone to Marikiti Spice Market. We went to tested the dates.
Yeah, the
You know,
Haluwa.
The Haluwa.
Yeah,
Different
then we
types of Haluwas. We had some Swahili coffee.
Yes.
Yes, now we are here at we went even to Mombasa.
Tusks.
Mombasa Elephant Tusks.
Tusks.
She took me there.
Yes.
Also the Uhuru Gardens.
Yes,
Right,
right beside the Tusks.
The Tusk. Yeah.
And now we are at Fort Jesus.
Yeah, we are here at Fort Jesus. She's going to tell us more about Fort Jesus.
Yeah.
If you want to come to Mombasa and explore, she's the best person for you to take you around, and because she has so much information, you don't really
Yes.
need Google to.
Yeah, please
when
come
you
to
have
me.
her.
Yeah.
Yes, highly recommend.
Yeah.
So please, maybe you can tell us about
the Fort Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, so for starters, Fort Jesus was built for 3 years,
Yeah.
between 1593 to 1596.
Uh-huh.
And it was built by the Portuguese.
Okay.
And even though it was built by the Portuguese, the
Yeah.
designer was an Italian.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
okay.
called Cairato.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Mm.
And the main purpose of building the fort was to protect the old port.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in
okay.
those days, you know, when you had control of the port,
Uh-huh.
and also when you had control of the port, it meant that you had control of the whole island, Mombasa Island.
Mombasa Island.
Yes,
Oh,
so that is
okay,
the
okay.
main reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then years, yes, yes?
Now, maybe what I can ask, who tried to overthrow maybe the Portuguese? Because now if you have control of the port, you have control of Mombasa.
Yeah.
Mombasa, the entire of Mombasa.
Yes.
Was there like a conflict or trying to overthrow, you know, the Portuguese?
There are
and
a
all
lot of them, a lot of them. And the Portuguese fought with the Omani Arabs so much because also the Omani Arabs wanted to control the fort and also Mombasa Island.
Yes,
So you
yes,
find
yes.
that there's a period of time where the Portuguese and the Omani Arabs fought so much and the fort exchanged hands between them for like 9 times.
Wow.
Yes, before now
Wow.
coming into ownership, before the British took ownership of the fort and turned it into a prison. That
So
was
it means there was so much importance to control the fort so that you can control Mombasa.
Yes.
That's why the Portuguese could not let the Omani Arabs to, you know, take it easy, just that easy.
Yes, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so
When did the British now took over? The fort?
1895.
1895.
Yeah.
Oh, and then was it used for any other purpose besides being a watchtower by the British?
The British mainly used it as a prison.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you find that opposite for Jesus,
Eh.
there is the first police station in Mombasa. I'll show it to you when
Oh,
you
you
go.
show me. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
That is part of
So there's a lot of history.
There's a lot
here.
of history here.
Ah, okay,
And also the
okay.
fort also has a history of slavery, even though we don't talk much about it.
True.
But yeah, there are elements of slavery or
That's really sad.
intertwined with the history of the fort.
Oh, yeah.
And when you look around also, you'll find that there are a lot of influences of the Portuguese,
And
the
the
Omani
Mani
Arabs,
Arabs.
and the British.
Oh, yes. Ah, okay.
Yeah, so let's
So
check
here,
out.
what do you have besides? Okay, when you come to Fort Jesus,
Yeah.
besides the beautiful scenery of the coastline,
Yeah.
what else are you able to experience here?
There's like a museum. I don't want to say it's an art gallery, but it's a museum.
It's a museum.
Yeah, you'll see the museum, and also you'll be able to see the Portuguese wall paintings over there, and you can also be able to see the Omani house.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
interested
showing you a
to
lot
see
about
that.
the Omani Arabs, and also Oman as a country.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe
And-
something else I can ask.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows about Fort Jesus
Yeah.
because it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's the most preserved.
Yes.
And from the way you've explained it, there's a lot of history now. I understand why it's, there's a lot of preservation to this place. But around Mombasa, do you have another fort or a monument?
Yeah, we have the Mbaraki pillar.
Oh, that's where you're going to take me
Yes,
next.
that is part of this circuit. Now, you actually chose the historical circuit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Mbaraki pillar is part of that.
Okay,
And
okay.
it is said it is the second oldest monument
okay.
in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And yeah.
interesting.
So let's take a walk around.
Yes,
I hope we've
please.
not talked too much.
It's okay. Also, you'll show us. There's a map here of
Yeah.
Fort Jesus.
Yeah.
And then you told me these are the head, which is facing
Yeah,
that
so
direction.
the fort is built in the form of a man. When you look from, like when you get like an aerial shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's the, let me just,
okay.
there's the head,
This is the head.
which is facing the ocean.
They're facing the ocean. We have the
Arms.
two arms. You said they are called
Bastions.
bastions, eh?
Bastions.
Bastions.
Yeah.
And then we have the body here.
Yeah. So that is
then- This is
the museum, this building, this building.
line. Yeah.
Then,
The museum gallery, eh?
yeah.
This is the museum.
You can see it in person right there.
Oh yes. The number 11 is chapel ruins.
Yes.
And then number 10 we have administration block.
So
Where is-
the guy who was involved in the whole of research of Fort Jesus
yeah.
and digging up some of these things to make conclusions and also to come up with a conclusive study was called Kakman.
Oh, Kakman.
He was a white and he worked from there.
Oh, is he the Italian designer?
No, not the designer.
Oh.
This guy came after in the 1990s. Came after independence and everything had been done. So he was just coming to curate the fort now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then we have the legs, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, number 15 is what? Oman's house. This is
Omani
where the
house.
Omani house. So I think we have the art gallery here, the Omani house. Then we have the ruins here, chapel ruins here.
Yeah.
And then the barracks. This was the barracks, eh? And then now the captain's house is here.
Yeah.
And then now these are the passages, number 2. Oh, okay.
So let's get walking and show you around.
Thank you.
Karibu.
gallery, I presume.
Yeah, it
A
shows.
showroom.
Yes, it shows what the soldiers used to paint when they used to be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they would paint things like the church, part of the church,
This is the church.
soldiers, sheep.
Sheep.
Yeah,
Different
just
types
what
of
they could
fish.
see. Yeah, fish.
And even I feel like the sheep, they represented maybe the transformation of, the ships that were there before
Oh,
as
right,
progress in terms of, improvement in material, in the canvas and all that.
Also designs, different designs.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thicker the dough,
Yeah.
the more detailed the dough, and also the heavier the metal. And
Like this one.
some doughs had the metal latch across, and also the thicker the thicker
The dough.
Yeah. It meant that that person was of higher social status in the community.
Good.
Yeah, and they used to be respected, highly respected,
And
and
even,
also they are also wealthy,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think, of course, if you're wealthy, you'll be able to make a dough that is more thick, strong, for purposes of security.
Exactly.
Right?
Even if you go into Old Town right now, you'll notice that there are some differences in the doughs.
Okay.
Some doughs you'll find that they're so thin and so frail, but some will be so huge and more detailed.
Even
nice
with,
details,
nice patterns on the doors.
Because even now to afford a dough that is well kept like this,
it's expensive.
it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, you had mentioned to me that that's an Arabic writing, guys.
That's
That's an Arabic.
This the middle part.
Oh, the middle part.
Yeah.
The middle part. That part.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, okay.
It's an Arabic inscription. Most of the money does have that.
So if you guys, if you can be able to read that, please put that down on the comment.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I'm learning so much about the history of Fort Jesus. Where I am currently at the moment is an ammunition store where all ammunition would be put safely, and whenever an enemy is spotted, coming from the sea, they would pick the ammunitions here and they would go up there now to attack the enemy.